Hey everybody, so I'm out here. I wanted to give an update on our ducks, and so of course, as you can see, we have three ducks, Amber, Angus, and Andy. And I wanted to give an update on them because we finally figured out what the sexes of our ducks were. So it took us a while to figure out what our duck sex was, but we've kind of finally figured it out. And how we figured it out was a couple ways. So first of all, there's a couple ways you can figure out the sexing of your duck. So the best way, so it's a couple ways. So as they age, they start to get a curl on the bottom of their tail. It curls right there on the bottom of their tail. They get a curl at about this age. She just pooped. That's so disgusting. They get a curl right at the bottom of their tail. And when they get the curl at the bottom of their tail, the males, they get that one curl at the bottom of their tail with the feathering. One curl, right? And that's what makes the males very specific, okay? So now, we looked for that, and we weren't quite able to tell that. Then you can turn them, the second way is you can turn them over. And you have to be good at this, is be able to find, it's basically press down on their tummy just a little bit, and to be able to see their genitalia, and it'll normally peek out. And so you have to be able to be good at it, because if you're not good at it, you can actually hurt them, right? And then the third way is based upon the voice box, right? So at around 6 to 8 weeks, they develop whatever voice box they're going to have, they fully develop it. So now, you ask me what kind of voice box do they have to have. So now, what's interesting is that the actual males have what they call a squeaky voice box. So their voice box is like very squeaky. So let me see if I can give you Andy so you can hear what he sounds like, because he's a male. Come here, Andy. Y'all hear that? That's Andy. So he's a male. You hear how he sounds? It's very faint. It's a very weak sound, okay? That's Andy. Andy has a very faint voice box, okay? And you hear it? You hear it? He's doing it for you now. Trying to be back up off his face some. See? It's a very faint sound. So they have a very weak voice. They have very weak voices. Males have very weak voices. However, the females, on the other hand, have very, very, very loud voices. And that would be... Come here, Amber. She's running away. Come here, Miss Amber. Stop, Amber. You hear? You hear, Miss Amber? You can hear that voice box. I know you hear that voice box. See? You hear that? That's Miss Amber. That is a voice box of a female. The females have very loud and distinguishable voice boxes like that. Much like their owners, I guess, right? So she had very, very loud voice boxes, because my voice box is very loud. So they have very loud voice boxes. So this would be a young lady. This is Amber, a female duck. So based upon those features, we have two males. We have Angus and Andy and Amber. So we have two males and one female. That's what we have. Now, they are not they're not mates for life. They do tend to stay together for the season. Like, they pick their mates for the season, but they're not, mates for life. Ducks don't mate for life. And so it's a very good chance that she may be with Andy this season and maybe with Angus next season, but they don't mate for life. And so what we're thinking about doing is, because we do have two males, we're thinking about getting possibly another female, or maybe even two more females, to see that we can balance that male, like just that one female, so they don't have to fight over one female. And then the other thing that's interesting about this is that you can already see the dominance between the two males, because earlier today, or this morning when I came outside, or this morning when I woke up, Angus was on one side and Andy and Amber were on the other. So you can already see the dominance there in the males and between the males and the females, even though they're all together right now. They do kind of pair up. You see how he's doing? He's already kind of staking his claim against her with Andy, and he's kind of pushing him out. And you'll come out here later on and you'll see Andy's kind of by himself, or is the reverse, where Andy will be with Amber, and then Angus will be by himself. And so that's kind of what they do. And so that's why we're looking into getting some more females so that we don't have to have that issue. But yep, that's how you sex the ducks. And so we have 1 female and 2 males. All right, just wanted to give y'all an update. Andy, Amber, and Angus. So as you know, we were calling Amber Angus and Angus Amber. And so now we have to actually switch names because the boy was the girl and the girl was the boy. Ha. Yep, that's what we have to do now. Here we go. Wow, crazy, right? But that's where we are. That's the update on our ducks. So we'll see what happens next.